Now, if we look at the Mayan calendar, it could be 2011 or even 2012 right now. What if this is another test of awareness and our responsibility of what we do with our now? Be a good trick, I'd say. Or perhaps it is like this Mayan cartoon about the big misunderstanding. Well, it's a or perhaps it is like this Mayan cartoon about a Mayan who was looking over the calendar and he said, "Hey Mac, why did you end it at 2012?" And the guy says, "Oh, because I ran out of space." You might be familiar with one of my signature quotes, "We are the answer to our prayers." What do I mean by that? I am not saying that there is no God or anything like that. I am saying that God does not always answer our prayers in the way we would like, because God has more faith in us than we have in ourselves. Our very existence is the answer to most of our prayers, as we are the cause and solution to all of life's problems. I got this from Homer Simpson saying, "Let's make a toast to alcohol, the cause and solution to all of life's problems." And then I thought, actually, it is us. We are given one brain, one heart, two hands, and it's up to us what we do with these gifts. We can choose to create beauty or pain, and thus we can become the answer to our prayers or the problem that motivates us to pray in the first place. The beauty we desire to create must not be something we try to do, because as Homer Simpson says, "You tried hard and failed miserably. The lesson is never try." And he is right. Doing something with the intent to try is a recipe for failure, because the word try is laced with doubt. As Mr. Yoda will tell you, there is no try. There is either do or do not do, which is a horrible Yoda impression, but we do not need to feel. Oh, Yoda also reminds me so much of the Dalai Lama. They talk the same, they look the same. We do not need to feel like we are running out of time. A better motivation is to let go of the mundane, not serving you, and grasp hold of what you want to do, or even what you are passionate about. Start living and doing what you feel will do the most good for the world. This is a time to take back your life and live in your truth. So see, you guys, Homer Simpson is very smart. He also lives his life to the fullest because he really doesn't care what other people think, which I always admire about him. One of my heroes. Take back your life and your truth. When you are doing something you love or with someone you love, there is no time. It speeds by, and you ask, where did the time go? If we are doing something we do not like or are in pain in any way, we are well aware of time, and it moves painfully slow. Excuse the pun. Compare, says Einstein, how fast the clock goes when you're with your sweetie, and then turn on the stove, sit on it, and see how fast time goes by. So this can help you understand how we have been locked in a time trap by being manipulated into doing things we do not like to do. Thinking we have to do it, then more and more we are held in, and the more dense in our weight we become, our mass, and even more dense in the head, particularly the really miserable people. It was the concept of time being sold to us the way it was that fractured and birthed separation of our multidimensional selves. But that is all changing now. Da-da-da-da. When a professional remote viewer shared that he could not see beyond the year 2011, really, it created confusion and even fear that the Earth's destiny is also coming to an end, coinciding with the predicting ending date of the August 12th, 2012 of the Mayan calendar. I wonder, was this guy a happy person? Was he doing what he loved when he did this viewing, or was it seen as a chore? I'll joyfully tell you The world is not ending in 2012. It just isn't so. I will tell you that it is coming to an end to I will tell you that what is coming to an end, a life of pain and fear. Yes, a shift in consciousness is about to take place, a shift in a joy that no longer separates, merges, unifies everything back together in grace, like a warm embrace. May I refer you back to the Bible. In Revelations 1:20, it speaks of the 7 candlesticks of the church. The 7 candlesticks are the 7 chakra energy wheels aligned with your own endocrine gland system. The wheels within the wheels that regenerate the energies that service specific organisms with your physical embodiment like light forces. There are also 7 seals and 7 lampshades in the keys of Enoch. The 7 lampshades are also the 7 sisters. Each candle emits its own spectral identity. These are the arcs of light, converted. These are the arcs of light covenant within your physical temple. Each arc is a containment vessel for the quotient of energy spaced and timed to its alignment with the messaging intent of continuum for its co-creation. Does this not remind you of an unidentifiable radio wave frequency? As above, so below. When pyramids join together, this becomes a crystalline diamond that aligns your chakra frequency, spectral frequency generators to the messaging intent of the alternating currents of energy being transmitted to and from the universal consciousness. You are the physical body for that crystal radio's broadcasting terminal receiver. Each one of these arcs has an angle aligned to the space size requiring of its resonant spectral harmony. Each dimension has its own bandwidth of spectrally coded archangles or archangels to reharmonize the verse it is orchestrated to for the continuum of the co-creation. These are the primary rungs for Jacob's third dimensional ladder. Are you beginning to visualize the greater message intent of the pyramids that are the sound stage upon the Giza Plateau? Are you not aware that other pyramids are placed upon each of the acupuncture meridians within the body of Mother Earth? When you see the attached calendar of light, note that every 99.99 years, the universal clock shifts its spectral arc by 15 degrees counterclockwise. This year's 2011 and 2012 AD, the years, I am already living in the now, will bring forth its new calendar with its space-time upgrading colorful designs for the greater light continuum with its co-creation. The old light controlling issues would be forced to give way to each individual's own receptive reality perception to bring forth the creative remembrance of origin. This shifting of consciousness will take place with a new chakra alignment within the organism servicing the cellular and molecular levels. The first over-self bodies of the higher chakra energy wheels will merge into their alignment for the 5th dimensional body, and it has already begun. This allowed the merger of the 8th, 9th, and 10th higher energies to begin their harmonic and preparatory modulations to awaken our dormant DNA blueprint. The 11th and 12th chakras are silver and gold. The crown. Our crown. Divine. Where is this new thought coming from? It is coming from the sun, or universe's computerized relaying brain center. Our universe's computerized relaying brain center is the sun. The magnetic carpet of the sun displays a minimum of 144,000 north and south pole electromagnetic looping ley lines extending outwards to its unified field, displaying the sun's auric emissions to its solar corona.